Pardon the mess, folks, but this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Tonight is Thursday, January the 21st of 2016, and as we await for what very well may be one of the biggest snowstorms ever, apparently, according to the news, I figured I'd do a quick little computer video about a computer that, well, I showed, I believe, this past summer, that I tried to get to work but couldn't. That computer is the Tandy 1000 SX computer that I was given to by a friend of mine last April, but I didn't have the proper keyboard or the proper floppy disk to get this to properly run. But I do now, and I tried it out about a week ago, I believe, because if you recall, I currently have it stashed away at the moment. On New Year's Eve, a couple of weeks ago, I purchased an entire IBM model 5150 personal computer from Value Village for just $16. And the whole thing worked except for the monitor. Well, it kind of worked, but not really. But and I was able to get that to work. And after going through that, I figured, you know, that Tandy 1000 SX has been sitting under my bed for 6 months. If I could get that IBM 5150 to work, which works in a similar way as to this computer here, I could probably get this Tandy to go. And guess what? It works perfectly now. It just needed the proper floppy disk. Now, let's move over here, because I want to show you something real quick. This is a hard drive that was actually inside of the Tandy 1000 that either does not work or I'm not hooking it up properly. It plugs into the expansion slot. It's an old style hard drive. Not sure how big it is, but it either does not work or I'm not doing something right. I plug all the cables in, I plug Molex into here, but this hard drive never powers on. I don't even get a red LED, so oh well. I may look into getting some kind of compact flash solution for this computer, be a little bit more reliable, but until then, we'll just run this off of an old-fashioned floppy disk, which we have 2 of them. Just like on the 5150, we get 2 5 1/4 inch floppy drive bays. So yeah, since I got everything working now, let's get my tripod set up and we'll take a look at the Tandy 1000 SX in action. Alright, got tripod set up. Already got a disk in the drive to boot off of. We've got a MS-DOS 3.30, which I was also using on the IBM 5150. And the rest of these discs, I have a bunch of 5 1/4 inch floppy disks lying around that I've made, but I have not gotten around to labeling yet. So this is going to be an adventure to try to figure out which disc is which. So just bear with me. And also, I'm using this 12-inch Sylvania television set for as a monitor for this computer. I got it plugged in through the composite. I could have also used the CGA IBM monitor that came with the 5150 on here, but as you know, that monitor is not really working properly, unfortunately, so get a much better picture out of this little TV. So let's go ahead and turn the TV on. And let's reach back here and get my drink out of the way before I cause a disaster, and fire it up. 640K of memory. Guys, finally get to see this computer actually doing something. There it is, booting off the DOS disk. Alright, it thinks it's January 1st, 1980. That's obviously wrong. It's actually January the 21st of 2016. So about 36 years later. And the time is, it's about 8:40, so 2040. And here we are, MS-DOS version 3.30, copyright 1987. This is roughly era appropriate. This Tandy is from 1986, so and I bet you the video's been completely out of focus the whole time. And I'm actually going to zoom into the TV. Okay, I believe that's it. Okay, let's see what disk I have in the B drive right now. Do a directory. Looks like Alley Cat. I'll take a look at that later. Let's see what this disk is. Doing a lot of disk swapping. This is... I have no clue what that is. This one is... I put a lot of time and preparation into these videos, folks, as you can tell. And that one is... again, I do not know. I have a disc somewhere for Tandy Deskmate. I really want to show that. That's what I'm looking for right now. Okay, I don't think that's it either. I'll get around to labeling these sometime. I just gotta peel these old labels off, which unfortunately, most of the time, the stickers do not come off easily. And I'm kind of OCD about that. That's Paratrooper, which actually does not run properly on this system. I can't get the keyboard to play right with it. So, no Paratrooper for us tonight. And no mouse either. Which, by the way, speaking of the mouse, I guess in theory I could hook up a mouse to it. I just don't have a serial mouse right now. And I know I have a PS2 to serial adapter, which may or may not work with this system, but unfortunately it seems to have gone off somewhere and I can't seem to find it. So, again, no mouse tonight. Alright, what's on here? That's PC Man, a nice little and very famous actually Pac-Man clone for the PC. One of the first ones actually from, I believe, 1982. And don't know what that is. Actually, I don't think I've even formatted that disc yet, so... Okay, let me pause the video for a second while I find Tandy Deskmate. Okay, I found it. It's this disc right here. We just need to type in desk. And here we are. This is the Tandy Deskmate. This is, I believe, the first version of it from 1984. This is kind of a shell that would come with these old Tandy systems. Think of it as like a very primitive version of Arc Workspace from the old Packard Bell Navigators of the mid-90s. Really not sure how Deskmate works, but you can see it's properly showing today's date, January 21st, 2016. Kind of eerie to see that, but oh well. Get, I guess, like little text files here you can work with, and calendars and mail. Let's see what happens when we open up this. Okay, what do I do? A bunch of random street addresses for people who probably don't even exist, and all of them seem to live in Texas, where all my exes live. Now, how do I get out of here? Escape does nothing. Yes, I know I'm a total noob at this. There's probably a very simple solution to this, and I'm completely missing it. Whatever it is. Okay, is it any of the F keys, I wonder? I think I just saved the file. Okay. Alright, F12 does it. Again, I'm new at all this, so please, oh please, bear with me. And apparently F12 takes you out of the program completely, which is fine. As I want to move elsewhere now. Let's see what's on this disc. Okay, that's Alley Cat. Not ready for that yet. But here's, I believe, PC Man. So I want to show that off. Yep, there it is. And we got a data error reading drive B. Oh, jeez. Okay, retry. There we go. Okay. As you can tell, this computer has a really good PC speaker in it. Alright, but this is basically Pac-Man, just a little bit different and a little bit lighter weight to handle the IBM PC standards of the early to mid-1980s. Oh, that was smart. I sure hope we don't lose power tomorrow. The way they're talking, that's probably going to be the most likely scenario for me. Get away from me, ghost! Oh, oh boy, here we go again. There's another ghost. Alright, let's... I'm not playing for high score, I just want to get through these levels. Alright, that was level 1. Oh. Whoa, that was kind of crap. At least we got the high score, apparently. Okay, I'll just put my name in. Billy. Go. And these are the kind of games where you can't exit out of them without restarting the entire computer. So we will do just that. Gotta find the Alt key. I had a second ago. Alright, there we go. Ugh, I'm tired. I'm going to boot back into DOS 3.30. I'll probably have to put the date in again. I could probably just skip that actually, and just pretend the year is 1980. Because, just like with the IBM 5150, this computer does not have a CMOS battery. That was before that was really a thing. So, I'm going to move over to Alley Cat. This is the disk. Alright, here we go. Again, the speaker on this system is really good. And you know something else? This is the kind of DOS game that you can pretty much play on any DOS system. I've played this many times on my Packard Bells, and those are from like the mid-90s. Alright, no joystick. Start as a kitten. Alright. Apparently we have to play with the numpad arrows. Alright, gotta catch the bird apparently, get it out of the cage first, it is. And avoid getting thrown out the window. And avoid getting killed by that dog, which we thankfully avoided. Everything in this game wants you dead, basically. We got the bird. Okay, now to do a little bit of loving. Here we go. I'm sure there's much more I can do with this system than what you're seeing right now, but this is but I still need to learn exactly what can be done with this system. And a lot of that is making even more floppy disks that I'll probably never label. And by the way, I make these floppy disks on my second Packard Bell Legend 822 CDT, the one that's running Windows 3.1, because I added a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive to it, so I'm able to make these disks. Very awkward playing it on this numpad. And we're dead. Alright, once more. Got the bird cage again. Oh, that was easy. Alright, let's see if we can make it back up to the top again. There we go. Oh yeah, the giant piece of cheese, because apparently people keep giant pieces of cheese in their house. That's a thing. Truth be told, I've actually been playing this game since 2006 when I found it on a a DOS game website. First time I ever played it was actually on my Packard Bell Legend 1510 Supreme. And I was as horrible at it back then as I am now. That was actually in January of 2006, so 10 years ago. My goodness. Oh! Why did I do that? Go away, dog! Nobody likes cats in this game, apparently. Alright, birdcage again. But will we be able to get it? That's the question. Go! Alright, I doubt we'll be able to get this, but we'll give it our best shot. Ugh. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Alright. Surprised I'm getting this far. Come on. Get out of the way, other cats. I'm coming through. Alright, let's climb up this thing and get the catnip and avoid the spider. Which we failed to do. Alright, we're about near the end of this. And there's the end. But yeah, that is the Tandy 1000 SX. A very cool little system from the 80s. And I'm very happy to have this in my collection. But for now, I'll just sit here, probably try to get some sleep, and probably wake up to a whole bunch of snow in the morning. The forecast is calling for the snow to start here around 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably be asleep then, but we should have about 3 inches of snow by 7 in the morning. And then the freezing rain should start later in the afternoon, which is what's going to really cause some issues for me. So, again, stay tuned to this channel for more updates involving the blizzard of 2016. But until then, this is Billy Core signing off. Stay safe, folks.